So the big thing for today was going to Nintendo New York, the Nintendo World Store as it used to be called, and it was so cool. I met up with Craig, a Twitch viewer, which on my previous video I said thanks, but always thank you for that. That was a lot of fun, and he gave me a couple of gifts, so that was really cool. And I got a lot of stuff. So I'm going to show you all the footage of the store and all the cool photos I took, and afterwards I'll show you all the stuff that I bought. Hey guys, I made it. I'm here at the Nintendo store. Woo! It's glorious. I can't wait. Just met a fan. He didn't want to be on camera. That's all right, but he gave me a couple of gifts. So go with the Craig. Thanks so much. It was great to talk to you and meet you, man. We're going to go in. Check it out. Oh yeah. Amazing. 100 years apart, me and Nintendo. At long last. While behind the elevator and the stairway, they hide the B-roll characters here. So that was really good.
Thank you.
Wow, do it again. Wow. I think they need to hire Poco as the new voice actor for Toad. They're hiding Luigi and Toad back here. It's like you can hardly see them. Like this is your typical view of these guys, like behind things, you know. Poor guys. Anything else hiding back here? No, but guess who's up there? Of course, Glory Hog. Look at him. Look at this little display here. It's got about everything you can imagine. Famicom. Oh, it is a 15. Craig was right. Hanafuda cards. This is where they started, man, making gambling cards. Obviously not the Nintendo themed ones with Mario in the past, but they still make them today. Yeah, Rob. Robotic operating buddy. This is what I like to see, the Game & Watches. They're the two-player ones. Come on, video. Get clear on me. There we go. Boy, that looks very familiar. I wonder who has one of those. It was me. Daisy? Yes, perfect. That's our dog. Anybody who hasn't seen her before, a little dachshund. I didn't think that this was a Nintendo thing, but it is. It's a Game & Watch color. I must be thinking of a different system. So cool. And of course, many Game Boys. Somebody made a custom here. Oh, it's not a custom, Astro Boy. I had no idea. Game Boy Light though, that thing was sweet. It's Awakening on what appears to be, I don't know, a 200-inch screen. I mean, there's a full-size person there. Bam! And it looks darn good too. Let's head over to the apparel here. This giant Link statue. Wow. He looks really good. Look at the detail and everything. Sweet. Gotta check out his shield, of course. Looking good, my man Link. Ah, the Zelda Corner. With the special edition Breath of the Wild launch. The full size. Fans, they got all the Zelda mangas here, including a collected edition here of the Link to the Past. Got the arts and artifacts. Hyrule Historia. Encyclopedia. They got New York Link here. He's feeding pigeons. It's like the old lady in Home Alone 2. Yeah! Best shirt in the store right there. The famous Game Boy that survived a bombing of the Gulf War. Still running Tetris to this day. See? Ba-blam. Looks like they got some dead lines on there now, but it's been running in a museum-like state like this for years on end at this point, so any damage is probably not even due to the bombing as far as the screen goes. Obviously, there's a little char on the edges there. It kind of looks more like a marshmallow than a Game Boy, but it still functions. This is a cool backpack, right? But I just pointed out to Poco, this is technically inaccurate. Look at these buttons, huh? You see the problem here? This is the American Super Nintendo controller, and we got some convex buttons, right? As you should. But these two should be concave, but they're not. They're clearly also convex, so Nintendo, I kind of expected more. We're in the Pokemon corner. They got lots of plushies. I'm probably gonna have to take some home. Say hi to Pikachu here. Hey, gonna give him a high five. What's up, buddy? Bam! What's up, man? Look at all this goodness. Charmander's looking good, right? He's looking darn good. Might have to take home a Bulbasaur. He's my fave. They have these funky Gucci ones over here, so look at like Pikachu's ears. Like a little Gucci style going on there, Coach or whatever. I don't know. I'm not high fashion, obviously. Got the giant Squirtle. Some Detective Pikachu shirts. Berry juice. Not sure it's gonna happen. Trying to show you. Fresh coffee. So much good stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. The freakish Ludicolo. Respect that they have the original Pikachu sprite on a shirt. Well done. Props around here, and here is Splatoon Corner. This was at E3. They got some awesome figures and stuff here too. Yeah! Little stuff, Meta Knights and such. Oh, all the transformations. Well, some of the transformations. He's got too many to get them all. Oh yeah, and there's a little Animal Crossing stand here. Oh, one Metroid thing in the whole store. That's sad. But some sweet Animal Crossing plushies. We have, to my knowledge, all of the Amiibos in here. Okay, so first of all, you got this cereal Amiibo, right? And I didn't think I saw these before, but they do have some of those sports champions. I don't think they're technically Amiibo, but they do have the cards regardless. Got gold and silver Mario, different colors of the 8-bit Mario, all of the yarns, including Mega Yarn Yoshi, all the Splatoon Amiibo, all the Breath of the Wild Amiibos, and other Link character Amiibos. So many Fire Emblem, Smash Bros all the way here. Do I have Mewtwo yet? If I don't, I'm gonna need them. All the new stuff, Squirtle, Ivysaur. Okay, there's K. Rool, yeah. Piranha Plant. Here's some of the Amiibo cards from Animal Crossing. Super successful, all these Amiibo, right? Ugh. Didn't do so good. Yeah, look at a whole case full of those. They got the exclusive Japanese Monster Hunter Stories Amiibos.
Can you even with that cat?
With the Palico. You like that?
It's cute.
Lauren really likes that Palico. Oh, loving the Super Mario 3D World stuff going on. Music in the background. They got the exclusive Skylanders Amiibos with some of the exclusive bundle colors. You got the Dark Souls Amiibo. You got that Pikmin Amiibo. The gigantic Detective Pikachu Amiibo. Even things like Shovel Knight, Mega Man 11. There's that Diablo Amiibo. So, did they miss anything? Oh, QB. It's QB down there. So I think that's all the Amiibos so far that at least have been released. More have been announced, but you know, it's not fair to expect them to have it here yet. So I think that's everything, unless you can think of something else. Other cool props here, like Captain Falcon's helmet, as seen at E3. And Star Fox's blaster. And helmet. Dude's got a big head. He's got a really big head. Lauren's jamming to the song. Oh yeah. Show us those dance moves. Come on, break dance. I'll get a piece of cardboard. We'll fly it on the ground here. Yeah. Oh man. Second floor, but on the first floor is most of the Mario stuff. So this is where you get in the plushies. It looks like a lot of children's size clothing down here, but there is some adult size stuff as well. Hey, look at that! You even got some of the baby plushies. All the character selects. Those are like your profile icons you'd get on the Switch. Backed up with some Amiibo on the sides. Cool. Switch display. Oh, the Dreamers Edition. Wonder if they have it on sale here. If they do, guess who's coming home with it? More shirts. Classic. That head is way too small for me, so maybe it'll fit Poco. You want to try that on real quick there, Poco? No! Party pooper. Oh, that Yoshi hat's kind of sick. Lots of figures. Sort of playset there. Remote control Mario Kart. Excuse me.
Cool.
And he's on the like four-wheeler. Big plushes over here. Might need that blue turtle shell in my life. The happy banana peel. Grumpy Goomba. A few more shirts. Oh, it's so cool. It's for sale, even digital codes. But they're not all first party, which I'm kind of surprised about. In a good way. Get a bunch of different games here. And of course, accessories. Want that fight pad. You want that sweet Pokken Tournament Wii U controller. Still works on the Switch. I think with a GameCube adapter, maybe plugged into the dock. Some 3DS games. 3DS displays. Yeah, Labo here. Labo? I don't know what you call it. On Daisy plushes. Probably gonna need to get a Daisy for Daisy. Look at that face. All the new Amiibo here. Pichu, so cute. Look at cute little Pichu. Of course, the new Zelda Amiibo. Link, sorry. When I say Zelda, I'm referring to the franchise, not
so
the character.
Sad.
He's sad looking.
Pouty.
Snake. I was just joking with Poco that I should definitely take this statue home with me. But you know what? You actually can buy it. Look at that. I was just joking around, but dang. You want a really high quality, detailed Bowser? Blam, take it home. You're $700 easy. Get two. They let King Kong in this building. Oh, it's DK. Gotcha. Oh no. His foot. I think he broke off at some point. Oh no. Poor DK. Look, he's in pain. Look at that pain expression. Oh, he says. Well, we just got out of the Nintendo store. It was awesome. Everybody was super nice. Lots of cool stuff. And we got a few goodies to open up and show you guys. So just before I went on this trip, I was in a store and I was looking to buy Link's Awakening, the standard edition, and they were out of stock. They didn't have any. They had sold out at my local store. True story. So when I went to the Nintendo New York, well, not only did they have the standard edition, but they had the amazing Dreamer edition in stock that also has the awesome art book. So really happy to find that in stock. So what else to get when you go along with it? Oh, the other thing that wasn't in stock, of course, the Link's Awakening Amiibo. And he looks so good. He's all shiny like he's a toy. It just fits exactly with the game aesthetic. Goes well with all my other Zelda Amiibos, of course, so really happy they had both of those in there, especially that Dreamers Edition. And speaking of Amiibo, we got a few others as long as we were getting that one. Decided I needed my boy here, Ivysaur. Bulbasaur was always my favorite, and Ivysaur is like his older brother. They look almost identical, but there's a different plant on his back. So basically he's a Bulbasaur, and he looks awesome doing his Vine Whip there. Really sweet looking Amiibo. The detail is just excellent. I mean, look at him. He looks so good. You see all the lines and the petals of the flower? Like, so sweet. And then, of course, Pichu is just freaking adorable, so had to grab me a Pichu. And again, look at those big soulful eyes. You can see the brown has different shades in there. The brown has multiple shades in his eyes. It's crazy. Really great detail on that as well. Speaking of cute Pikachu-like things, well, I found this little, I don't know what you call him, chunker muffin. Look at that guy. This is totally based off the original Game Boy sprite where he was just big fatty. He had this exact pose. Looks great. Oh, it's so cool they had this really retro looking design to this plush, and it's so well done. So perfect compliment there to his younger evolution Pichu. And as long as I was getting plushies, I thought, oh, might as well get the starters, baby. Got a sweet looking Bulbasaur. He's got kind of a chibi look. He's a little on the squat side, but very, very cute. Again, really good detail. These are really high quality plushes. So, very happy with that. And Charmander, who was quite big. Look at how tall he is by comparison. He's a big boy, but, you know, his flame looks good. All the proportions are great. He doesn't look like he's all messed up, you know. He looked like a happy Charmander boy. And they did not have Squirtle. There was no Squirtle plush. So I got the Squirtle Amiibo instead to go along with it. So yay, I got those 3 original starters. They just happen to not exactly be the same type of toy. But again, the detail is just so good. Look at them eyes, man. It looks so great. Another thing I was eager to get was some clothing, so I got a few shirts over here. Of course, you have to get the Nintendo New York shirt because it is completely exclusive. You cannot get it online anywhere unless, of course, like eBay, something like that. But there's no official store that will sell a Nintendo New York shirt, so you got to go to the store in New York to get it, or, you know, have someone send it to you. So, had to get one of those. Then I found this really awesome Super Mario Kart shirt. Look at the expressions on these here. Got like everybody. Yeah. Yeah, Mario's giving the peace sign. Toad's screaming. Luigi's, he's just concentrating. He wants to make sure he does well. Bowser's, you know, trying to scare everybody. Again, Yoshi, why so lame? Peach, also lame. But you got Cheerin' Boy over here, Donkey Kong Jr. Glad to see Lakitu made it on there. Woo! So, and I really like the color of this shirt. Love having the logo on there. So that was a really great find. And then, for my love of Game Boy games, I really liked this red Game Boy on this like navy colored shirt here. So, really happy with these shirts. There were a lot more shirts. I could have got, I don't know, 10 other shirts. There were so many other great shirts. Let's see, there was a couple other things. The lady checking me out with all the stuff was nice enough to throw this in. So thank you so much for that. This was an exclusive comic book, at least the cover was. It was exclusive to, I think they said, it was their store and maybe Midtown Comics. Otherwise, it wasn't anywhere. It was related to the coming out, the release of Ultimate Alliance 3 on Switch. So I guess that makes sense why they would have an exclusive Marvel comic. So it's still sealed. It's never been opened, so I'm not sure if I want to read it or if I want to just keep it in as nice a condition as I can. So that was a really cool inclusion. And last, but definitely not least, we got something for my dog Daisy. Of course, it's a stuffed Daisy. So, yeah, that's all my stuff. So far, I mean, there's a chance I may go back, but I think I came out with a pretty sweet haul already. And it was such a great experience, I couldn't ask for more. So, really happy I went on the trip. Even if it was only this one thing, it would have made it all worth it. I totally spaced. I put everything out just the way I wanted it, and I filmed the whole thing and forgot I got some sweet Splatoon stuff, including 6 volumes of the Splatoon manga. So sweet, and they said that it's a really fun one, so I'm looking forward to reading these. They look so good. The artwork is spectacular. And then I tried to walk out with a whole box of these. These are blind boxes of Splatoon 2 weapons. And if this will focus for me here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. They come in one of 8 different weapons. And the Splattershot Juniors there are actually translucent. You know how much I love translucent stuff. So I was going to grab a whole case because your odds are really good of getting the rare stuff if you get a whole case. And in this case, a case was only 8. And they said, I'm sorry, we don't have very many of those, so we can't let you do that. And I said, all right, well, how many will you let me have? Because I will buy that many. And so they said, oh, you can have 4. So I grabbed me 4. And I cannot wait to see which weapons I got. I hope I get at least one Splattershot Junior. Or whatever the variant is of the Splattershot Junior there. I forget. But yeah, I love blind boxes. So looking forward to that. It's now Friday. I made my way back to the Nintendo store because I had to pick up this bad boy. Yeah. If you haven't been checking out this game, you should definitely check it out. It looks awesome. Dragon Quest, amazing RPG series. This one's kind of fun because it takes the fully 3D version from like the consoles, and it gives you the 16-bit version that was only available on the 3DS version, which never came out here. So you get both in one package, and it's really, really cool. So if you haven't thought about it, then you should pick it up. I like surprising her. Day 2 was amazing. Love the Nintendo store. Big shout out to my wife, Lauren/Poco, because she planned this trip for me, knowing I would love to go to the New York store. So thanks so much to my beautiful wife, and you guys will see what awesome stuff happens day 3. Thanks, guys.